Good morning.
Your Honor, Travis Gagne on behalf of defendants, Eric and Paula Cassidy.
All right, very good. All right, this is actually the time and date for your motion, I do believe, isn't it? The motion for this court to assume jurisdiction.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, yes, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. On behalf of plaintiffs, we are requesting that the court accept or ask for concurrent jurisdiction. So from the circuit court, so the matter can be kept here in district court, where Your Honor has had a lengthy experience and history with the case, and we feel it would be just most efficient from a judicial perspective and from the party's perspective if the case could continue in front of Your Honor. In the alternative, we would request if the court is unwilling or unable to get concurrent jurisdiction, that the case be permitted to be moved to circuit court because the claims exceed the court's district jurisdictional limits. The defendants filed a response, a very brief response indicating that they did not oppose the relief, the primary relief requested or the alternative requested.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll start by saying I appreciate the extra time that you gave us at the last hearing for me to catch up on the case and to file our response, put it on the record. Ms. Cooper is right. We have filed a response on behalf of the Cassidys. There is no opposition to either requesting concurrent jurisdiction from the circuit court or asking that it be removed up to circuit court for the monetary claims here. The only thing that I will say, again, and I think that's everyone is in agreement. The only thing that I will say is that I think that request needs to be made of the circuit court. In the last 2 weeks, we are now on our 5th docket. So a new case has been filed in circuit court. It is now before Judge Tracy Vandenberg. It is filed on behalf of Cambridge Family Holdings only. The Jeromes are not plaintiffs or any party to the case. It is named against Eric and Paula Cassidy. It is the same claims that are before Your Honor. And I know that because there's still a 14A1 district court case caption on the complaint.
So
back up a second. Finality is what I'm saying. And so
hold on. A new case got filed in circuit court?
Yes.
I
missed Hope.
Yeah, I figured as much. All right, so that means that there are 2 cases pending in circuit now?
There are now 2 pending cases in circuit court.
The 2 in circuit court, are they before different judges?
They're both before Judge Vandenberg.
Okay, all right. So let me shortcut this a moment. Because one of the things is, and it used to be, and I'll just try to be as nice about it as I can. It used to be, for the sake of judicial efficiency, that those judges in the district court would be able to take cases, they get the assignment, it'd just be pretty much rudimentary. What has come up in a couple of cases, so some do go through, some don't, is that there isn't a concurrent plan that would allow this court to take it, which is very odd. And because normally what would happen is I would just be appointed a circuit court judge and just deal with it. Personally, and as a judge, I don't have any objection to doing that. I don't think that process would work. I don't think that it's beneficial. And again, this is my personal feelings. I don't think that it's beneficial for the parties. I think counsel is right. I've been dealing with this case, I don't know how long. And I don't know how far Judge Vandenberg has gotten into it. I mean, I'm sure she'll catch herself up and do what is necessary. But it seems to me that you're going to be spinning your wheels there, trying to just catch up. I will say also, now knowing what you've told me about another case being filed, that doesn't surprise me. And I am Ms. Tope is not here, is she?
She's not here.
It gonna be, I'm too old to worry about getting myself in trouble.
You're only 29.
Right, okay, so maybe I am. There is another case not involving these parties, which
The judge had handled this case for years and knew every detail, but a jurisdiction problem changed everything. Even though both sides agreed, the law didn't allow the district court to keep it. When the judge learned the same claims were already filed in circuit court, he admitted the system was forcing everyone to start over, calling it inefficient and frustrating for all parties involved.
had the same issues regarding Ms. Tope's involvement. That I basically had to, I don't want to say force her, but she had to withdraw from that case. So I would suspect that Ms. Tope did that because Ms. Tope may not want to see me. Just be blunt about that, but that's okay. I get that. So that indeed does not surprise me at all. So I think in ruling on this motion, I think what's going to have to happen is it's going to have to be moved up to Judge Vandenberg for her to hear this case. If Judge Vandenberg in some way wants to send it back, and I want to make this very clear, I have no objection whatsoever to the issues coming back before me. None whatsoever on it. And so, and if she believes that we could go through a process of maintaining, let this court rule on it, her certifying this court's rulings, however she may see that type of procedure, if it could work, I don't have a problem. And so that's how I'm going to rule on this, that the case needs to be removed. She does have the power to send it back to me if she believes that that's the case. Sorry. I'm going to miss you guys. All right. Okay. Anything else before that removal becomes final that I need to deal with?
No, I think.
Your Honor, can we have 1 minute?
Sure, absolutely. I'm sure I'm probably surprising you. And I apologize, folks. And can I just say one other thing? And I don't know what you guys are talking about, but and not only if Judge Vandenberg wants to send it back, but if there are portions of this that, because of where we are in this case, that Judge Vandenberg does not have a problem with this court ruling and wants to do that, I am not going to have any objection to that, because I think not.
As the hearing ended, the judge made something clear: he had no personal objection to continuing the case himself. He warned that moving it could waste time and effort, but procedure left him no choice. The final decision was paused for 2 weeks, giving the parties one last chance before the case officially left his court.
I think it's a waste of time and effort from that the parties have put into the case to have to do it this way. So, go ahead.
Your Honor, we just had a quick sidebar. We would like to request, we know where you are coming down on this. We would like to request you to put another conference maybe on the calendar in 2 weeks and hold this under advisement.
Okay.
Before making a ruling, to allow the parties who are here in the courtroom today to further discuss before this gets removed from your courtroom.
Okay. You agree with that?
Sense to you?
Yes, Your Honor. We would request that the decision be held in abeyance for now,
For
and
now.
then we reconvene in 2 weeks.
Do I have 2 weeks?
You have the 10th and the 17th.
10th or the 17th, whichever. You know what? Is that February 17th?
Yes.
You're not going to want to be here that day.
Why?
I think there's going to be a lot of press around here.
On the tenth, you said?
on the 17th.
Yeah, I'm free set.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I will adjourn this for a decision to February 10th, 2026, 9 a.m.
I'm sorry, what time? You're on?
9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, folks. And again, my apologies on all of that. And could council approach briefly?